Hey, hey, Team Triceps, what's up? Welcome to the team call. We are going to be talking all about Coach Summit tonight, so thanks so much for being on. You guys will see over to the right side, there is a little chat box, so make sure that you say hi, give us your name, tell us what you love about coaching, tell us how excited you are about Coach Summit. If it's your first summit, if it's your second summit, tell us all that good stuff. So welcome to the call. My name's Sarah Tri. I am the founder of Team Triceps. I've been a coach for almost 4.5 years. And this will be my 5th summit. Can you believe it? This will be my 5th summit. I was at 3 summits in Vegas, and then 2 summits, well, 1 summit in Nashville, and this will be my 2nd summit in Nashville. So I'm super, super excited, and I have tons and tons of stuff to share with you guys today. So let's just jump right in. Before I get started, though, on talking about Summit, I want to make sure that you guys are aware that we are doing a team-wide coach-only challenge group to align with the big, wide network Summer Strong initiative. So the Summer Strong initiative is all about helping us stay in shape and get results this summer and staying strong with our Shakeology and our working out, pushing play every day, right? So I figured I'm going to jump on the bandwagon, give you guys some extra support, and we get a chance to test out the Challenge Tracker app. So if you are committed to Summer Strong and you are doing Summer Strong, I think it kicked off this Monday, so yesterday, I want you to be in our Team Triceps Summer Strong group as well. We kick off next Monday. So I posted an application for Summer Strong in Team Triceps, so please check that out. Get into Team Triceps. If you're not added to Team Triceps, ask your upline to grab the link for you, and they will post it in your team page, because I want to get everybody involved in this coach-only challenge group to get us all results for summer so we can share, be a product of the product, and inspire so many more people to join us. And then also so that we can look really, really good for Summit, because we like to look good at events, because we work really hard. So let's get into it. Let's jump into it. So what is Summit? I see a lot of you guys on the call. Before I get into it, I want to see what everybody's saying here. Sari says it's her first summit. Casey says no ticket yet, but hopefully she'll get one. Becky says second summit for her and her husband. Sarah Olson says first summit. Mandy Clark says this will be my fuzzy summit. I think that she meant first summit. I don't know what that means. Katie, hopefully she's going. Katie, you only have 1 more month of Success Starters to get your summit ticket, girl. I know you're going to do it. Let's see. Janelle says, so excited. This will be my 2nd, but I won't be preggers this time. That will be so fun. Can't wait. And Emma says this will be my 3rd summit. Awesome. Love it. I love it. Okay, so let's talk. Let's chat. So for those of you that are Summit alums, and you guys are kind of like my resident experts on this call, so please help me in the chat box and answer questions and share your tips while I'm talking. If you have anything else that you'd like to add, like share that, so that other people can use your knowledge, because you are right there with me. You guys have been there. You've experienced it. You know what to expect. So if I miss anything, please help me out. So what is Summit? What the heck is this Summit thing? So Summit is this annual conference that Beachbody puts on every single year. And it's to get all of the Team Beachbody coaches in one location for us to learn, for us to grow, for us to work out together, for us to network, for us to come together and just feel what our mission is. You know, there's something incredible about a live event. You guys know we talk virtually every week. A lot of us do Zoom calls, so we get to see each other one-on-one. You guys see me. I don't always see you every week, but I do Zoom calls with a lot of my coaches, and we get to connect that way. But there's something different about being in person and feeling their energy. But there's something even more different about being somewhere with 30,000 people who are like you, who are passionate like you, who want to achieve the same goals as you, who care about their future, who care about their health. It's just like being around like-minded people in that like small of an area with 30,000 of us. The energy is unlike anything you've ever felt before. you guys know, like, there's not a lot of people that are your people, right? It's like when you become a coach and you start getting healthy, not everybody's supportive, or not everybody gets what you're doing, but we get it. Like, we all get it. All of my best friends are Beachbody coaches, are all of you guys. So because you get me and I get you and we get each other, and then when we're around each other, it's that energy and that passion. We just have a friggin' blast when we're together. So there's just something really, really special about Summit over all events. Yes, there are a lot of people. Yes, it can be a little overwhelming, but I promise you the energy and what you learn and what you take away and what you leave with is so worth some of that hassle. Okay. My first Summit, I think there was maybe 5,000 people at my first Summit. And when I went, Team Triceps was a team of 12. I was a brand new Diamond coach, and I got myself to Summit. I didn't have anybody on my team that was working the business that wanted to go, so I went by myself, and I met up with my upline team, which was Team Dynamite, Angie Green's team. And I had a blast. I met so many people, lifelong friends at that first Summit, and every year since then, we've just grown. So I think the second Summit, I had 10 people, and that was really cool. And then the third Summit, we had 66 people. And then my fourth Summit last year, I have absolutely no idea how many people we had there. It's just too many to count. So it just goes to show you that if you're going by yourself this year, a team of one, there's so much more to expect in your future when you go to these events. And it's really cool to be there when you can bring people with you. Like when you have a team that you can bring with you and you can see people experience Summit for the first time like you experienced for the first time. So if you're coming for the first time and it's you and you only on your team, that's okay. Hook up with your upline, hook up with some success partners, other people on your team. You are going to meet so many people. All of us on Team Triceps, we're a family. Find your family, find Team Triceps, find someone that you can connect with, that you can room with, and that's just going to make your experience that much better. Okay, so tons of learning, tons of training, tons of networking, tons of fun. Awesome, awesome stuff. That's what Summit is in a nutshell. So why do we go to Summit? Why do we have to do this? I mean, I kind of answered that in terms of the feeling and just getting us all together. But really, it just, like I said, there's just nothing that can replace what it feels like to be in the same room with all of the celebrity trainers, with all of the top coaches, with Carl Deichler, Michael Neiman, Jeff Hill, like all of them. There's just something really special about bringing us all together and feeling that energy and that vibe. And I promise you, like, why you go to Summit is because people are watching you. People are like looking at the fun that you're having, and they see a change in you because the energy of the event infiltrates you and your posts are different. You have a different swag about you. Like things are just different when you're at Summit, and people notice that. Things are different after Summit. We're going to talk a little bit about the momentum that builds when you go to Summit, but it's just different, and people notice that. People are watching you, and people are intrigued and so much more interested in doing what you're doing because they can feel the energy through Facebook or through Instagram or through Snapchat or whatever, because we are so inspired by what we're feeling that we are, pushing that through social media. So it's just really, really cool. And when you leave Summit, I mean, my first Summit, I left with a fire in my belly. I knew without a doubt this is what I wanted to do. At my first Summit at the MGM Grand, who was at the MGM Grand Summit? Did anybody go to the Vegas Summit? If you did, you know how huge the auditorium is at the MGM Grand. And I mean, so is the Nashville Stadium, but there was something really cool about the MGM. It was all enclosed. But my first year at Summit, I was in the nosebleeds, like way, way up top. And at the time, they recognized the top 25 coaches that had ended 2012. I was at Summit, in 2011. So I was at Summit in 2012, and they were recognizing the top 25 coaches for 2011. Only the top 10 got to go on the trip, but they were recognizing the top 25 from 2011 on stage. And I said to myself, I am going to be in that top 25. I am going to be on stage at Summit. I want to be recognized. I want to inspire so many people to be here. Everything that was said at Summit, I was just inspired, and I had tears and tears of joy and just tears of happiness because I finally felt like I was connected to something, like I had a purpose, and that there was all of these people around me that felt that same way. The crazy thing is that those people that were with me, those 5,000 other people at Summit that were with me, probably only a third of them continue to come to Summits today. So like Lauren and I talked about on the new coach game plan call on Sunday, you have to be here a year from now. So it's not just about getting to one Summit, you guys, it's about getting to every Summit and getting your team to Summit and inspiring more people to get to Summit. Okay, because we're a team, we're a family, and we can't do this all by ourselves, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. So we got to inspire people to come to Summit with us, and we have to make that part of what we do. Okay, so it's not just getting to Summit one year, but it's making the commitment to getting to Summit every year and showing up every year. Okay, so what the heck do we do at Summit? I got a video to play for you. And this is a video from Miss Alexa Luckenbach. So let's load this video. She made an awesome video about her Summit experience in Nashville that I just want to share with you guys because it's pretty fun. And I think it will get you guys excited. So here we go. Let me load this video and play it for you. I love that. Especially the end. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you've always imagined. Summit just helps us find that and know that this is for us. I don't know. There's just something really special about Summit. And I hope you guys can feel it with that video. I got chills when Shaun T was on stage. I love watching Shaun T dance. And I don't know if you caught it, but Jeff Hill and Michael Neiman and Carl were up there dancing with him. And that was pretty funny and awesome to watch. This year at Summit, they're going to be doing line dancing, Country Heat with Autumn. So I'm sure that's going to be a good thing to watch too. That'll be pretty funny. So who's excited? Like, that video just gets you pumped up, right? Like, that's just fun, because honestly, you guys, what we do at Summit is, I got it written down. We work out, we party, we have a team event. Hopefully we're having a team event. I'm working on getting that together now. There's training, there's Team Beachbody parties, there's tons of announcements, Success Club parties, Star Diamond parties. So many things that we do that we can connect and just and learn. The training is incredible. There's just so many ideas floating around and so many people that you can talk to and just network and just be around. It's very, very cool. So who do you meet? Who do you meet at Summit? You meet your team. You meet other coaches. You might get a chance to meet a celebrity trainer, maybe even Carl, maybe even Michael or Jeff. You'll get a chance to meet me, hopefully, or your upline, or people that you've known via social media, but you've never got a chance to actually hug in person. That's what I love about going to live events, is that so many of you I see on Facebook and on the team pages, but we actually never got a chance to connect face to face and give each other a hug and talk. And that's a really cool moment too. I love that. So let's see, what's everybody saying? Okay, so we're talking about the wait list. I'm going to get there here in a little bit. So I'm going to talk about the wait list and transfer tickets and refundable tickets and all that good stuff. So so let's talk about income. Okay, so we're going to talk about income for a little bit and how Summit can affect your income, because I ran some numbers today. And I found out that my income increases significantly after Summit. In 1 month, my income has increased by 50% every time I go to Summit. So let me just share my screen with you guys so you guys can see these numbers, because I think they just mean so much more when you actually see them. So let's just pull up Canva here. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, so my income increased post Coach Summit. So what I'm comparing is my income from June of that year to my income of July of that year. So in 2012, my income rose by 47%. In 2013, my income rose by 67%. In 2014, my income rose by 43%. This is in just 1 month, you guys, from June to July. Okay, Summit used to be in June, and then this past year it was in early July. Now it's at the end of July, so that may be confusing, but it always had been in June and then early July last year. But last year, from June to July, my income grew 44%. Okay, this is monthly income for me. Okay, so on average of those 4 years, 50% increase, average monthly increase post Summit. Now, you guys know Team Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income, right? You guys know that. You guys know that this just doesn't happen by just going to Summit. You have to create momentum to get to Summit and to have these kind of increases. If you're going to Summit without having any sort of traction in your business, or not hitting Success Club, or not having any conversations, or not posting about what you're doing, you're not going to see an increase at all. I mean, you'll see an increase because you'll go from 0 to something. But if you want to really see an increase in your business, you've got to have momentum going into Summit. Okay, so there definitely has to be income going there. Okay, so we're going to talk about about how to earn and to pay for your summit ticket. So, and not just your summit ticket, but for the whole event, because let's be honest, it's not a cheap event. I mean, you're going to have to invest your money into this event. You're going to have to take your hard-earned money and you're going to have to invest. And this is a hard decision. I think this is why a lot of people don't go to Summit, because you have to pay for food. You have to pay for your transportation there. You have to pay for your room. You have to pay for the ticket. There's just a lot of costs involved that are scary. And I know you guys have families and I know budget is tight, but that's why we're having this conversation now. That's why we're having this conversation today, because you have 4 months to budget and save for Summit. Okay, you have 4 months to build momentum now so that you can see a 50% increase in your paycheck in 1 month. Okay, you have 4 months to build. So here's how we're going to do this. Okay, so if you are hitting Success Club 10 in April, May, June, and in July, by the 15th of July, you should have earned roughly around $1,400 in Beachbody commissions. Okay, so here's how I did the math. In April, if you earn Success Club 10, you'll earn about $300. Okay, that's if you have no other Shakeologies coming through. So if you've already sold Shakeology to people and you have some residual coming in, or you have some Team Cycle bonuses coming in, that's not including that. I don't know what each individual person already has. But I'm just saying, if you go straight out and hit Success Club 10, your commission is going to be about $300, okay? Then in May, if you hit Success Club 10, you're going to earn another $300 for straight commission on that for Success Club 10. But you're going to have some residual Shakeology orders coming through in May. That's going to increase it to earning, I'm sorry, in April you earn $200. I take that back, $200 in April. And how I did that is, if you are hitting Success Club 10, you sell 5 challenge packs at $40 each, okay? So some of you are going to sell a challenge pack that gives you a $50 commission. I'm just guessing that you're going to sell the lowest challenge pack at a $40 commission. So if you sell 5 of those, you're going to earn $200 in April. I apologize, I misspoke on that. So April, Success Club 10, you earn $200. In May, Success Club 10, you also earn another $200, but there's an extra 100 tacked on from residual Shakeology orders that are coming through in May. So in May, you earn $300. Okay, so far in April, May, you have $500 saved. Okay, now in June, if you hit Success Club 10 in June, you're going to earn $200, but then you're going to have some Shakeology residuals from April and May coming through, and that's going to be about a total of $400 coming to you in June. Okay, and then if you do that again in July, you're going to earn a total of $500. When you add all that up, $200 from April, $300 from May, $400 from June, and $500 from July, you end up with $1,400 total. Okay, so Emma says, I went with $500 to my name to Vegas my first year. It was tight and I had to make sacrifices, but it was so worth it. And I agree. I mean, the first year I went to Summit, I charged it. Not saying that you should get yourself into credit card debt or whatever, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Be creative. Like, go through your house. Like, what do you not need? Start selling stuff. I mean, what is worth it to you to get some momentum in your business? What's worth it? Like, you know, what can you sacrifice? How is this business going to change your life? How is Summit going to change your life? How bad do you want this, right? Get creative. You can get there. If you want to get there, you will get there, okay? And I'm giving you this roadmap. Just think about it, you guys. Hitting Success Club is just not about the money, right? I'm just giving you a roadmap to say you can afford this. You can take 4 months not only going to help you be more than enough to experience, that is going to create so much momentum in your business into Summit. You're going to have so many conversations. You're going to have people getting results. You're going to have people getting results who want to become coaches. You're going to be able to share those results, and you're going to get more people who want to jump on board, right? All of those people that are getting results in your challenge groups from months past are going to see you at Summit and going to be like, I want to do what you're doing. The momentum that you can build by following this plan, Success Club 10, April through July, is incredible. And it's your roadmap to pay for your Summit experience. So you're basically taking what you're making on this business and investing it right back into your business. And guess what, guys? All of this is a write-off. So this is just a quick side note. When you earn your commission from Team Beachbody, they don't take taxes out. You are an independent contractor, and at the end of the year, you will get what's called a 1099. And you have to pay taxes on everything you earned. But you have write-offs such as Summit. My first year in the business, I made $12,000, and I had $10,000 in write-offs because I went to everything I could get my hands on. I invested everything I earned back into my business. Looks like it paid off. Okay? Now, I have a special announcement. For those of you on the team that earn Success Club 10 in April, May, June, and July, by the 15th of July, you have to hit it by the 15th of July. If you hit Success Club 10 in all 4 of those months, and on the 15th of July, I will run a report on the 16th, and if you qualify and hit Success Club 10, I will have a very special gift for you at Summit. Okay, most likely I'll be going to the Core, which the Core is like the best place on earth because it's where all of the amazing Team Beachbody apparel is. You walk into this place and it's just like this beautiful Nike store, but with all Team Beachbody logo stuff. It's incredible. So what I'll do is I get a sneak peek at the Core. I get to go shopping there first because I'm an elite coach. And I will go buy everybody that qualifies for Success Club 10 in April, May, June, and July on Team Triceps. Even if all 5,000 of you hit, you won't though. I'll buy you all something really special from the Core. Deal? Who's in? Who's in for that? Okay. So not only are you earning income to pay for your Summit trip, you're building your business and building momentum, and you're going to earn something super special from me. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really motivated by like contests and competitions, and I like people to know when I'm doing things, and I like people to know when I'm like busting my butt to help other people and to build my business. I want that to be known. So when a challenge like this was dangled in front of me, I'd be all over that, all over it. Okay, so now let's talk about your budget. So what are we going to, yes, Susan, so that is helping 5 people a month. So Success Club 5 is getting 5 people a month on a challenge pack with Shakeology and a fitness program. Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about budget. Budget is like, where are we going to spend our money on Summit? You got to have a budget, you guys. It's just like anything in life. We have to have a plan. We have to know where that money's going. We have to know. So here's the budget. I want you to write this down. Travel, I put $300. Whether you're driving or flying, that seems about right. Your flight may be a little bit more expensive, give or take. So I put $300 for travel. For food, while you're in Nashville, I put $200. I budgeted $100 at the Core. Remember, the Core is where you can buy all the amazing Team Beachbody apparel. It's so awesome. You guys are going to die. If you haven't been to the Core yet, you're going to die. It's amazing. It's amazing. Your stay. So where are you going to stay? At a hotel, at an Airbnb, wherever you stay, budget $400 for that. And then your Summit ticket is $195 or $245. You already have your ticket. But if you don't, you're going to have to pay for that ticket. So if you're a brand new coach and you get on the wait list, within 90 days of being a new coach, you will get the new coach price of $195. If you are not a new coach and you are outside of your first 90 days, your Summit ticket is $245. Okay, so people who are who signed up as a coach, if you signed up as a coach before January 31st of this year, okay, and you hit Success Club in February, March, and April, so this will be your last month, or if you hit Success Club in January, February, March, you're what we call a success starter. So you guys know what a success starter is. A success starter is someone who hits Success Club the first 3 months in their business. And remember, that doesn't have to be that very first month that you sign up. Like if you signed up on January 31st, they're not expecting you to hit Success Club in January. That's why they give you that extra month just in case. Okay, so if you signed up before January 31st and you hit Success Club for 3 months in a row, your first 3 months, you're going to earn your summit ticket, okay? And you're going to get an invitation code in your email inbox where you can go and you can redeem your summit ticket. That saves you $200 right there. Hello. If you signed up before January 31st and you've been hitting Success Club for the last couple months, you need to make sure you hit in April so that you earn that ticket. My girl Katie is so close. I know she's going to hit it. And my girl Britt, she's close too. I don't know if Britt's on the phone or not, or on the call. But you guys are both going to hit that in April. Okay? So this is just a great reminder too for your new coaches. As you're bringing new coaches and inspiring people to join your team, remind them that no matter what time of year it is, they can earn their ticket. Now, you guys, if you signed up after January 31st, so my new coach Susan's on call and my coach D is all, you guys signed up in February, I believe, February or March, one of those two. You guys can still earn your summit ticket by hitting Success Club for the first 3 months, but you earn your summit ticket for 2017. And the reason why they do that is because, you know, it's getting too close to the deadline for summit. So they got to make the cutoff somewhere. But you can still earn for 2017, which is really cool. Yeah, so Suzanne, if you, Susan, if you hit a Success Club in April, May, and June, you will earn your summit ticket for 2017. But for this year, you'll have to pay, but you can get that new coach price. Okay? Before I go into the wait list and all that stuff really quick, I just want to give you guys some tips really quick. So here's just a few tips. So anybody that's on the call, if you have any other tips that you can think of, please share now and through these. So when you're looking for a place to stay, if you go to coachsummit.com and you get on, let's see. I'm going to talk about that later. You really just need to find multiple people to stay. I would not recommend staying by yourself unless you can fully afford it and you have a phobia of other people. But here's the deal. When you stay with somebody else, you just get a better experience because you have a buddy the whole trip, and it's just nice to have a buddy because there's so much going on and there's so many things happening that it's just nice to have someone to go to stuff with, okay? Know where you are in Nashville and know how far they are from you. So you have an idea if you need to have a car, if you need to get an Uber, if you should be driving to Summit, right? You need to know that stuff. There's also a shuttle. So Beachbody offers a shuttle, and you can buy a shuttle pass for $10. And they have shuttles going around all of Nashville because there's hotels everywhere that are, you know, more than a couple miles out of city center where all of the events are happening. So you can buy a shuttle pass and get on the shuttle to come into where all the events are happening in the downtown area. Okay, and I know the shuttle runs long. I don't know if anybody knows the hours on that, but they release the schedule, the hours, all that stuff, okay? Go grocery shopping before you get there. So if you get in maybe a day early and get groceries so that you don't have to be going out to eat every meal. You guys, going out to eat every meal is so expensive. You should know that, right? Like, plan your meals, stay healthy, fuel your body with good food, and go buy your groceries. It'll be so much easier for you. Think about if you should drive or have a car there in Nashville, carpool, and then, you know, plan your schedule ahead. So know what to expect while you're at Summit and what you want to do and what you want to see and the different things that you want to go to, okay? So let's talk about registration. For those of you that do not have a ticket and you cannot earn your ticket through Success Starters, you need to get on the wait list. So you need to go, even if you are up for Success Starters, I recommend just getting on the wait list just in case, okay? So get your place on the wait list. They are working diligently to get people off of the wait list. I promise you this, because what happened last year is 30,000 people were signed up for Summit last year. And I believe only like 20-ish thousand showed up. So that kind of ruined all of their plans for a lot of their big events in the big spaces that they needed. So I know that they are going to get people off the wait list. I haven't heard corporates say that, but I guarantee they're trying to get everybody off the wait list. Lauren Kaliski just texted me and said that last year she bought 2 tickets at the door at Summit. So they're very willing to get as many of us there. So I cannot say with 100% guarantee you'll get off the wait list, but I'm pretty certain you'll get off the wait list if you're on the wait list, okay? Here's the deal with the wait list though. Once you get off the wait list, you will get an email from Reg Online, like Beachbody.Reg Online or something like that. And you have exactly 168 hours or 7 days to purchase your Summit ticket. If you do not use that invitation code to purchase your Summit ticket within 7 days, you will lose your spot and you'll be kicked off the wait list and your ticket will go to somebody else on the wait list. So watch for that email. If you're on the wait list, please be on the lookout at your email. Know what email you signed up with on that wait list, okay? Transfers and refunds. So you can transfer a ticket to somebody else, except if you bought the ticket for $125. So for those of you at Summit, when you're at Summit, they announce where the next summit will be, and they always have like a super discounted price for the ticket. Last year, the ticket was $125 if you bought it at Summit, which is super, super discounted, right? So if you bought that ticket is not transferable, but that ticket is refundable. So if you are not going to Summit, if you cannot make it for whatever reason, email Beachbody at summitpayments@beachbody.com, summitpayments@beachbody.com, and ask them for a refund for your Summit ticket. That way it opens up a ticket for somebody else who's on the wait list, okay? And you get your money back. Transfers. All other tickets are transferable. And how you transfer a ticket if you can't go is events@beachbody.com. All of the tickets are refundable, FYI. So you can, if you want a refund, you email summitpayments@beachbody.com. Okay? Okay, so I think we're good with that stuff. So back to, so a tip here is that when you're at Summit, be prepared to drop $100, $150 on your Summit ticket for next year, because you are going to save a significant amount of money if you purchase at Summit. So maybe we need to add that into the budget, okay? So maybe you need to put that into your budget. All right, so your stay. If you guys go to coachsummit.com and look at lodging, I just looked today and there is still hotels open at the Gaylord Opryland, but that is about 4 miles out of city center. But there is a shuttle that goes back and forth. There is Summit registration at that hotel. It's $215 a night, okay? So you can get that right now. Like you can go and book that hotel right now. That is the only hotel that is showing up available, just FYI, okay? And by the way, any hotels that you book through the Beachbody group rate, they are going to be charging you a non-refundable one-night fee on April 22nd. So if you have a hotel and you no longer need a hotel, or if you know someone who has a hotel and no longer is going to Summit or doesn't need a hotel, you need to cancel that hotel room. Otherwise, you're going to get charged for one night no matter what. It's non-refundable. It's happening on April 22nd. Okay? So please cancel that. They're doing that because they want people to cancel if they're not going to use them, so that we can open up the hotel rooms for other coaches who want to be there, who are going to be there, okay? Other options for stay is Airbnb, VRBO. And then also find Summit Facebook groups. There's tons of main Summit Facebook groups out there. People are always looking for roommates. People are always trying to sell a spot in their house or in their room. So be a part of those groups. And, you know, obviously that's at your risk, but there will always be rooms available that way. Okay, so you guys, again, I just want to bring home this idea of creating momentum as you're going into Summit, because if you're talking to people, if you're helping people get results, if you're running challenge groups, if you're posting about your fitness, if you're posting about Shakeology, people are going to start watching you. And then all of a sudden you get to travel and you get to be part of this really cool event, and you're posting pictures that you're working out with these amazing trainers, and you're with like-minded people, and you're having the time of your life. People are going to be like, what in the world is she doing? I want to be a part of that. Like I said before, the energy that you feel comes through on social media. There's just something so special about Summit, that we all have momentum after Summit. But I challenge you guys to create momentum before Summit so that you can take advantage of that momentum times 20 after Summit. Take advantage. Challenge my 50% increase and make it 60% increase. Make it a 75% increase in your income. Challenge yourself to create the momentum now so that when you go to Summit, you have so much more momentum after you leave. Okay? All right, so who here wants to be recognized at Summit for a rank advancement or for any type of award at Summit? Isn't it fun to like wear those medals or to wear the ribbons or to be recognized on stage? Who here wants to be recognized? Let me know. Tell me what you want to be recognized for, because if you guys go to the Coach Online office, you go to incentives and rewards, then recognition, and then you click on 2016 Summit Recognition, you will see all of the things that you can be recognized for at Summit. You can see all of the different awards that you can nominate people for. You can see everything that happens at Summit, all of the different things, and that's just a really cool way to kind of make a goal for yourself. Okay, if you are going for Diamond by Summit, you need to hit Diamond by May 18th. That way you get this really cool medal that says Diamond Coach. You're recognized as a Diamond Coach. If you want to be recognized on stage as a Star Diamond Coach, May 18th. Okay, you have to be in qualifying as a Star Diamond Coach on May 18th. So you need to wake up, May 18th is a Wednesday. You need to wake up on the 19th as a Star Diamond qualifying coach to be recognized at Summit on stage as a Star Diamond. Okay, cool? So we're almost done. We're wrapping it up here. Okay, so on April 11th and April 18th is when we pick our track selection. So track selection means when are you going to go to certain trainings. So at Summit, there's all sorts of trainings, and because there's so many people, they split people into multiple groups. So you get to choose when and what track you want to go on, either on April 11th or April 18th. To learn more about the track selection and all of that agenda stuff, go to coachfaq.com and type in 2940. And that FAQ and all that information will come up. Okay, also, download the Summit app. Make sure you go to your app store and type in Coach Summit 2016, and you will get the app, which has the agenda and all the fun stuff that you need to know about. Lastly, Gary Vaynerchuk, I don't know how to pronounce it. Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk is going to be our Summit keynote speaker. We have some of the best keynote speakers. I remember 3 years ago, John Maxwell spoke, and it was life-changing. Darren Hardy spoke one year, life-changing, incredible. Seth Godin spoke, and then Simon Sinek spoke last year. I mean, they all are just incredible. This guy, I've heard so many good things, and I've never read his book, so I'm going to be reading both of these books before Summit. This one looks really small and short and looks right up my alley. It says, "Why now is the time to crush it? Cash in on your passion." I love this. Can't wait for this. Okay, and then this one, I mean, I've heard so many things about this book, and I have never read it. I can't believe it, but it's called Jab, Jab, Right Hook, and it's how to tell your story in a noisy social world. So this book here is all about social media and how to tell your story on social media, how to meet people on social media, how to get yourself out there on social media. So, hey guys, guess what? If you read these books, you're going to understand Gary a lot better at Summit, and you're going to be so much more excited to see him because these books are going to be life-changing for you. So that's all I got. You guys, that was a long call. But I will tell you what, Summit is going to be incredible. Summit is going to be amazing. We are so excited. Nashville is a freaking blast, you guys. Nashville is like the country Vegas. And now we got country heat. We are going to have so much fun. So tell me that you're excited for Summit. Like, tell me that you're ready to do this. Like, tell me that this is something that you've been waiting for. I cannot even believe that it's only 4 months away. It comes so, so fast, right? So if you're excited to go to Summit and this call pumped you up, let me know. And do me a favor. Post about it on the team page. Tell other people that they got to get to Summit, because Summit is where it's at. Summit is what takes your business to the next level. Summit changed something in me. I left Summit on fire, knowing, I mean, I knew that I loved this business, but I left Summit knowing this is what I was meant to do. I just knew. So get to Summit and get that feeling, because there's nothing else that can replace that. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for being on. I cannot wait to meet you all at Summit. And hey, let's go get them and help 5 people a month until we get to Summit. If you guys are down for that, I am going to spoil you and reward you with something really freaking cool at the core. So we will see you guys at Summit. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye, guys.